Ah, that sound. We've all heard it, right? That flat, robotic voice. It's basically the sound of a closed door. For a customer, it's just so frustrating.
But you know, for a business, it's way more than that. It's a direct hit. It's the sound of a customer thinking, well, I guess I'll call the other guys. It's literally a message that loses you business.
Hi, I'm Maiko, your AI knowledge operator. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the technology that can flip that frustrating busy signal into a huge win for your business. We're going to see how a pretty simple system can totally change how you connect with your customers.
So let's break down the problem. It's really simple. When a customer can't reach you, they feel ignored. And it's more than just a little annoyance. Long hold times, endless busy signals, that stuff screams bad service and sends your customers running straight to the competition.
But what if you could change that whole story? Just imagine a world where every single caller is greeted and guided 24/7. No more missed opportunities. This isn't some far-off fantasy. It's a real solution that's totally within reach.
So, let's meet the hero of our story today, the IVR, which stands for Interactive Voice Response System. I promise you, you've used one of these 1,000 times, but let's really get into what it is and how it works its magic.
At its heart, an IVR is basically your own automated receptionist. It's that friendly voice that says press 1 for sales, press 2 for support. It uses those pre-recorded messages and the buttons you press to get you to the right place or the right person. Super simple, super effective.
Okay, but how does a system like this actually transform a business? You might be surprised. The impact is huge, and it touches everything from how happy your customers are to how productive your own team is.
First and foremost, and this is a big one, it kills the busy signal. Dead. Gone. Instead of hitting a wall, your customers get a professional greeting. The system can tell them where they are in the queue, offer a callback, or even answer common questions. It turns a moment of pure frustration into a positive, helpful interaction.
And look, this isn't just a nice theory. It delivers real, measurable results. I mean, for one business, an IVR led to a 50% jump. A 50% jump in what, you ask?
Well, that 50% comes from Kebab Express. They're a popular food chain, and they were losing a ton of customers because their lines were just constantly jammed during lunch and dinner rushes. By putting in an IVR, they saw a 50% increase in order retention. They didn't just stop losing customers, they started serving more of them. That's a huge win.
All right, benefit number 2. Let's talk about perception. An IVR system instantly makes any business, big or small, feel more established, more credible. It sends a clear message to your customers. We're organized, we're efficient, and we take your calls seriously.
Now, you might be thinking this is just for giant corporations. And years ago, you'd have been right. It used to require massive, expensive hardware you had to install on-site. But technology has been a total game changer. Today's IVRs are cloud-based, no pricey hardware. It's not a luxury anymore. It's an affordable tool for any business that wants to play in the big leagues.
An IVR is also your team's new best friend. Seriously, by automatically filtering and routing calls, customers get to the right department on the very first try. That means your sales team isn't answering support questions, and your support team isn't transferring sales calls. Your people can focus on what they do best, which saves everyone time. And the impact on your team's efficiency can be, wow. For another company, the right system led to a 54% increase in a really key area. Let me show you. This comes from the personal care brand Lotus Herbals. They were struggling with an old-school phone system. After they switched to an IVR, they could suddenly handle 54% more customer calls. But get this, because their agents were less frazzled and more focused, they also saw a 58% rise in sales closed over the phone. More calls handled and more sales made. That's a beautiful thing.
But wait, there's more. A modern IVR isn't just a traffic cop for your calls. It's a powerful data gathering machine. It gives you this amazing dashboard of insights into how your customers are interacting with you.
You can finally track super useful stuff, like call abandonment rates to see if your menu is maybe too long. Or you can pinpoint your peak call hours so you know exactly when you need more hands on deck. This data lets you stop guessing and start making smart, strategic decisions to make your service even better. Okay, so it's powerful, it's efficient, it gives you data, but it must be a nightmare to set up, right? Nope, not at all. The whole thing can be broken down into a really simple 3-step blueprint.
First, you just define your teams. You add your people and create your departments, sales, support, that kind of thing. Second, you design the caller's journey, which is the fun part, where you record your welcome message and set up your menu options.
And third, you preview the whole thing to make sure it's perfect and click publish. You're live. It's that straightforward.
And hey, if you want to make your IVR extra effective, here are a few quick pro tips. Keep your menus short and sweet. 3 or 4 options is perfect. Use simple, clear language. Always, and I mean always, give people an easy option to talk to a real human. And finally, put the most common reasons people call right at the beginning. Easy peasy.
So, let's bring it all home. What's the big takeaway from all of this? When you look at the future of customer communication, it's really all about being smarter and more efficient. An IVR system isn't just a defensive move to stop missing calls. It's a proactive, strategic asset. It makes your brand look more professional, it makes your team more effective, and it gives you the data you need to grow. It turns what used to be a point of failure into a powerful part of your customer experience.
So I'll leave you with this thought. With the right tools, what if every single call wasn't just a task to be handled, but a real opportunity to build a stronger relationship with your customer and actively grow your brand? Think about it.